Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Bob Vento, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Settling in now, Davis Muriel. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Muriel.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Brown is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Mario Ozuna.
Into the box now, Mario Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. 2-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Two and two. One out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is third.
Now at the plate, Chipper Bonzer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Evan Welburn, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. 1 win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
At the plate, Gabriel Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gabriel Santana.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Barreto comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kyle Fenn.
So stepping in, Kyle Fenn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. That's in. Ball 2. Ball upstairs.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting third,
Digging in,
the first
Steven
baseman,
Villarreal. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Connor Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Connor Pitts has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In now, Tino Veras.
Tino.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Still even at 2-2. pitch on the way. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Eli Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he misses. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Jimenez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Salvatore Barreto. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Polar Bears lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Joe Emery. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Joe Emery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Emery, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Bobby Brown, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Pedro Mesa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in a day game. His first 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Kenny Jones. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So digging in now, Jonas Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Fenn takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Davis Muriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0. Muriel has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand, and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 25, Mario.
Ready for another chance, Mario Ozuna, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Doug Jimenez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, William Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Santana, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now. And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Kyle Fenn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. all set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Mario Ozuna.
The left fielder, Mario Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chipper Bonzer. Left side, but well foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Tino Veras in there. Now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Pitts takes his lead at third with 1 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Eli Marte. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Veras blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Kenny Jones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. And he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Still 2 and 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Polar Bears are out on. And now for Washington, Steven Villarreal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Count even at 1 and 1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next to the Nationals.
Into the box, Joe
hitter.
Emery. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Brown, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here he comes on 2-0. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul, as he didn't miss by much. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Pedro Mesa.
In now, Pedro Mesa. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. One and one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Emery over at second. Brown is over at first with 1 away. Very high, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He froze him on the fastball there. Pedro Mesa becomes out number 2 this inning.
Ramirez.
At the plate now, Alexis Ramirez, and he hits it hard to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding in, Jonas Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Jonas Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Brandon Quintana will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brandon Quintana.
Into the box now, Davis Muriel.
Davis.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready once again, Mario Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's too high.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Villarreal is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now that.
Stepping in, Chipper Bonzer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now. Connor Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bonzer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears on top 5-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For Washington,
Thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, Doug Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Doug Jimenez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Barreto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gabriel Santana 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Polar Bears are out in front 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Tino Veras. He singled his last time up.
Tino Vera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping into the box, Eli Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder, number 11, Salvatore Barreto.
Stepping in, Salvatore Barreto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Duncan Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Alvarez.
Digging in, Kyle Fenn. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Steven Villarreal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Joe Emery. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1. Inside ball.
Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Bobby Brown would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Muriel over to his right. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. Syracuse leads this one 5-1. Reggie DeVore will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Reggie DeVore.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kenny Jones.
The designated hitter, Kenny Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Jonas Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 2-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were two down. Now at the plate, Davis Muriel.
Davis Muriel.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Mario Ozuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
There he goes. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Bobby Brown, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Barreto is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Pedro Mesa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are two away now.
The batter.
Now batting, Alexis Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 5-1. Rolando Samuels has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
75. Rolando.
Ready now, Chipper Bonzer. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. As he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Tino Vera.
Coming to the plate now, Tino Veras. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Timothy Chu is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Timothy Chu.
Digging in, Doug Jimenez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The third baseman, Doug Jimenez.
He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Chu has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's out.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batter, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Santana. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. Syracuse 5-1. The box, Eli Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Salvatore Barreto. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Kenny Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Polar Bears striding in now for the Nats. Kyle Fenn 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he lays off for ball one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Steven Villarreal, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. 1 out, nobody on. Called a strike there. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Barreto is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Emery. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Last strike now for the Nats. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Syracuse took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Evan Welburn earns his first win of the season. Bob Vento was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safe.